Hi guys.
Welcome back to Robertson's Belly Acres.
Welcome.
We are out doing chores and trying to get some things taken care of since it's kind of cool and it rained all day yesterday. We couldn't go to work.
No work for us today.
But we were tagged in a, what is it, 7 questions?
7 questions with the hashtag plant don't panic tag by Hidden Oaks Homestead.
So we're going to tackle those today while we're out here getting things done. So I hope you guys can watch and learn a little bit more about us.
Okay, question 1. Who are you and how does the current situation make you feel? I'm Rusty. Rachel's my wife, if y'all haven't seen us or figured that out yet. But we're just 2 people stumbling through this trying to do the best we can. But how does the current situation make me feel? That's a pretty complex question to me. It kind of scary, kind of worries me, but at the same time it's making sure that we all know how to take care of ourselves, and we're showing that we can pull together as a community and as a country to take care of each other. So I mean, it's a good thing. There are good things coming out of this, so let's all just pull together and make sure that everything keeps going.
So, second question is, what calms me? I think for me, that's kind of a multi-question. There's multi-answers to that question. This right here, this calms me. Maybe the greenhouse itself and the plants and things like that, but also the security in it. The fact that we did start this and we do have a little bit of sense of security in that sense that if we needed to, we could stay home and make limited trips, which we're already all kind of doing that. So security is one. Meditation is another. I've recently embraced meditation just within the last year, and that has helped me a lot. Family really calms me. My parents are here with us, and that makes me feel so much better, in the sense that, you know, they're getting up there in age just like the rest of us. So I feel closer, and I feel better about it. So I think those are the things that calm me.
All right, question number 3. Will good come of this? I think it will. I think there's a lot of good that can come from this and will. It's going to take some time, but our economy will come back. Like I say, it's going to take a while, but it's going to come back, and as Americans, we're strong and we're all survivors, and we're going to make the best of whatever comes at us. So it's going to get worse before it gets better is what my dad always told me, but we always got to look at the bright side that it's going to get better. There will be good come from it, and God is good all the time.
I guess the next question is, are we preppers or practice? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had to do research on that question. Uh-oh. Nothing like bird poop. I had to do some research on that question. I know that we're not preppers, and I've always kind of known that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, just I think that we are more practiced, because when we bought our property almost 4 years ago, we came onto this land thinking we came over with the idea that everything that we had was going to have a purpose. We were done living the life that, I guess, of indulgence, really. So we were looking for a more simple life. And that's kind of funny, because I have never worked so hard on a property to keep things alive and keep things going as we do here. But it's a different feeling here. It's because it's for us. And it's for our family. So I would say we are practiced. We're still learning a lot. We're not really doomsday preppers. We're more just trying to be self-sufficient.
So the next question is, what are you stockpiling? Really not stockpiling a lot of physical items. We're stockpiling a lot of knowledge. We've reached out to a lot of people that we have come to know and basically call family, on their knowledge of the different types of plants and vegetables and how the best way to grow them and preserve. And so we're doing a lot of stockpiling of knowledge. Right now, I'm still working on getting a few raised beds built and getting ready to go that way, but we're stockpiling for the future, I guess, is the best way to say it, because we're doing a little work right now, but the big work is yet to come. So we're stockpiling our knowledge and getting ready for the harvest.
Okay, so the next question is, if we could grow only five vegetables or garden variety, what would we grow? I don't know. I think for me it would be okra is number one, because I love okra and I love to grow okra. 2 would be squash. Either zucchini or yellow squash wouldn't matter to me, just because squash is so prolific and hardy. I'd also want to grow potatoes and beans. And really, this isn't a vegetable. I'd want at least 1 apple tree. So I think if I could only pick 5 things that I could grow, I think that's what I would go with.
The last question, how have current events changed your gardening, homesteading plans this year?
It hasn't changed a lot, just because we are already, doing this lifestyle before everything happened. But I guess it's changed a little bit.
It's changed a little bit. I think we had planned on putting our tomato field patch out here. Instead of making it a market type garden, I think we're looking more at keeping those tomatoes and the beans and stuff out of that garden spot for ourselves, and not focusing so much on selling, but canning and preserving for ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's probably the big issue is, I know there's still farmers markets that are still open here and there, but I don't know when that is going to become the norm. So, yeah, I agree. I think it's probably the marketing aspect of it has kind of dwindled, I guess, for this year, but I'm sure, eventually we can get back to that. Now the question is finding room for all of these starts that we have.
Well,
it's a good position to be in.
Well, it's a good problem to have right now. You're right, but we can definitely find a place to grow everything. I would love for nothing more than to have a food forest right here on our property. The big issue I see facing us, or biggest challenge facing us, is the time to can everything, and that's just one of those things. I think it's going to be a
all hands on deck type
Yes.
thing. Yeah, because we are, commercial lawn care, so we're still working. By the grace of God, we're still working. And so this becomes our really busy time of year. Well, once the rainy season's over. Springtime's always rainy. But, so midsummer, when we start harvesting, even just a little bit of crops that we've had in the past couple of years, sometimes it's pretty overwhelming to get everything canned and everything preserved. So we are probably at least tripling
at
our
minimum.
crop
I'm going to say, yeah.
this year, because we have added so many things that we're growing this year, plus our fruit trees are all maturing this year as well. So we should have a lot more plums and peaches. Well, not the peaches so much, but the apples and the pears.
Yes.
We're expecting a pretty big crop from those as well, on top of everything that we have decided to grow. So, yeah, so I guess the answer to the question is the market aspect of what we were planning has probably changed.
Right. I agree.
Well, guys, I guess that wraps it up. That answers all the questions that we were asked to answer. So I hope you guys learned a little bit more about us. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you like our videos, please hit the like button.
If you haven't already, subscribe. We really want to add to our family. I know a lot of people say, oh, they're subs. They are subs, but they are also become family. And we have been blessed, and we both feel blessed enough to say that we have made a lot more family through this channel. And smash that bell, guys, and that way you know when we come out with a new video. We've got a couple big things in the hopper coming up, that some transformations around the homestead that I think you guys will really like.
Yep. So until next time, God bless.
See ya.